There
No,
is
Hurricane
quite a
are
lot of
very-
hype behind her.
Hurricane is quite the veteran. I mean, Zoun is actually has been around in the scene for quite a long time,
Yeah.
but it's not exactly a well-known name. It's not in Legacy of the Void. It's as you know.
I feel a similar way. Well, kind of similar for Hurricane because he was always kind of a Kespa B teamer, like, you know, somebody who in Pro League he played a lot there, but he never really got a lot of recognition outside of that. In individual tournaments, he never really got a lot of recognition.
Yeah, I think. Let's see. Let's check out the Wikipedia page.
But there are a lot of eyeballs around Hurricane now, though, because obviously last year I think his big thing was beating Parting, I believe, to make it to the semifinals, or maybe it was the quarterfinals of GSL. But this year in particular, Hurricane have some eyeballs on him because in Katowice he actually beat Cyril 2-0. Now that wasn't the group stage, and Hurricane did not advance out of that group stage, but yeah, people were just very interested. They thought, what was going on in that game? What was, like, what?
Yeah, he was in the GSL in 2019. Finished. He got all the way to the final.
Oh,
four.
we got a lobby. It's been linked in chat.
Went up against Dark, and lost 4-1. But that's like a pretty good result, you know. Finishing.
Yeah, losing to Dark in 2019. That's not.
In the
that's
final
not something
four.
to be ashamed of. Yeah.
Yeah. So it has been coming back.
That was the season Dark one, wasn't it?
I believe it was. Let's just double check.
If it was season 2.
Yeah, he won against Trap as well. So
Nodding my head.
oh yeah, that was the Protoss versus Zerg playoffs. Only Innovation was the only Terran, and he lost in the first round. Ouch. All right, everyone. Enough about that. That is the past. And we are not in the past. We are, in fact, in the present. Or are we? Maybe we're in a dream. An ever dream. A dream which lasts forever. LE. Now, LE, in case you did not know, stands for Shut Up, Yaku. Locksmith equation. Locksmith equation. That's when, you know, you're trying to pick a lock. And you have to do some calculations. In order to do that, you gotta figure out your locksmithing equations. So it's a professional thing. I'm sure it's a thing. It's probably not, but who am I to judge? In the northeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Korea, representing Team Alpha X, our Red Protoss, fresh out of a win against Time, it is Zoun. And in the southwest corner of the map, a resurging Korean professional, all the way from the land of Korea, representing. Oh no! I went out of the page.
It's in game.
I'm an idiot.
It's right there in front of you.
PSG. No, I wanted the actual name of the clan.
Right.
Brave Star Gaming. That's it. Brave Star Gaming. Our blue Protoss is coming in with a storm. He is the Hurricane. Zoun is proxying in the southeast corner of the map. That is a Stargate proxy.
Yeah, a little bit further off than what we normally expect from a Stargate proxy. Normally we kind of expect it to be at around the 4th base location or the 3rd base location, but Yeah, this it's not a
more what I
bad.
call a ninja
Yeah.
Stargate. Not a proxy so much, because it's not that, that close. It's more of a ninja one. That's just to hide it from
That
scouting.
makes sense to me.
Hurricane is scouting all over the map. He knows that something is up. He's sniffing it.
Yeah, but he is going to the wrong corner of the map here. I think that it's in the top or left-hand corner, but it's actually in the bottom right-hand corner.
And
It ain't the
important thing
top
is that
left-hand corner of the
Hurricane
map, Seal.
doesn't know what's being proxied. He doesn't know what the tech is. He knows there's something, but he doesn't know how to respond.
Well, I think if you scout the periphery of your base and you don't see anything, there should be that should be a bit of a tip-off. Yeah, it is. Shield battery's not quite done yet. Also aligns it with the... Oh! That was such a quick game. He went in with the Adepts as well as the Oracle. And I don't know, I think Hurricane could have tried to fight that, but just thought it was a little hopeless, I guess.
Yeah, this is... Ooh. I don't know.
That was a 1-2 punch. I think Hurricane could have
Was
fought
Hurricane
that.
in that bad of a situation? Yeah.
No,
I don't
he
think
had
was in
two
that bad of a
Stalkers.
situation.
He had 2 Stalkers versus 2 Adepts and an Oracle. It could have just been, I don't know, maybe Hurricane was just kind of frustrated at that point. He has been known in the past to be somewhat of a emotional player. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe he just wanted to be done with it and move on to the next map. He thought, oh, you want to do that? Well, let's go into the next map and I'll show you how it's actually done.
We didn't comment on it, but in the previous lobby, Zoun asked for Salsal, which is like, take it easy on me. In in the Korean scene.
Salsal. TIL. Today I learned.
We learned that from Special. He keeps, every time he comes up against a really strong player, a Korean player, it's like Salsal, Salsal.
Oh, I thought he was saying salsa. I'd be like, yeah, I'll give you some salsa. I got the hookup.
Is that because he's Mexican? That's racist, Yaku. Alright, everyone. Welcome to Simulacrum. Simulacrum! Do you have pirate babies, Yaku?
I have pirated babies.
No, not the same thing. If you have pirate babies and you want to have them have hairs on their chest, give them Simulacrum, the baby formula for baby pirates. Arr. Simulacrum. Now put hairs on your pirate babies' chests. Ducklings and the Ducklings organization do not condone giving alcohol to babies. In the southeast corner, Simulacrum. All the way from the land of Korea. Representing Team Alpha X, currently up 1 in this best of 3 series after a very cheeky win. Our Red Protoss is, in fact, Zoun. And in the northwest corner of the map, representing the land of Korea as well as the team of Brave Star Gaming, are Blue Protoss, the Storm himself. He is Hurricane. Check to do a
I just noticed, I just noticed the Brave Star emblem is not 3 Panthers. There's an eagle in there somewhere.
What?
The Brave Star logo. I thought it was just 3 Panthers, but it's actually an eagle, it's a bear, and yeah.
A cougar, maybe? It looks like a cougar.
Yeah, it could be a puma.
Could be a panther. Yeah, a puma, panther. Well, a puma is a cougar, right?
Yeah.
It's the same
It's just
thing.
different colloquialisms. And there's also an eagle in there. I would imagine that, you know, you have an eagle and a bear. Both of them are very North American, so yeah, it's probably a cougar rather than a panther.
In the Simulacrum side, the Texas side of Simulacrum.
Yeah?
But also haven't noticed the northwest side of the main base of Simulacrum. In the northwest looks like Texas, and in the southeast it looks like Australia. So this is the Texas versus Australia map.
And if you think about it, Australians are just British Texans.
Yes?
Question mark?
Question mark? I believe the question mark was implied by my tone. The tone of my voice.
You have to...
Hurricane,
you have to...
Hurricane gets the drop on Zoun here.
Indeed he does, but pretty good micro coming out from Hurricane. Does not manage to lose... does not lose in the depth here so far.
Oh, Hurricane though is...
No, Hurricane lost it, yeah. I meant Zoun, good micro.
All the Protoss just look the same to you. It's just because they're Texans and Australians.
And well, yeah.
Same.
They have a 10.
Protoss are just, you know, space native Australians.
Native Australians?
I mean, yeah.
Oh no, this is terrible for Hurricane. He allows the Adepts to go into the base. Does manage to snipe off one of those sentries there. And it's not, it's not too deadly, but if you're Hurricane, you can't be feeling too good about yourself.
Well,
maybe,
why not? I mean,
because you know, it's one of those things that. Well, okay, maybe. Well, we don't know. We don't know what the how Hurricane is actually thinking right now, but it's common amongst pros where sometimes they'll think, I should not have allowed that to happen. You know, some professional players are more self-critical than others, though.
Yeah. Anyway,
who knows? Hurricane might be thinking, you know, I let that happen, but I was still prepared.
As we've established, the Koprolo sector is basically Space Australia.
Kind of. It does have the Terran. It does have the Terran Confederacy, though.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like, the humans that came to the Koprolo sector were all prisoners on a prison ship.
There was Southerners, though. Oh, recall! Okay, recall was fast enough this time. Does not lose that Warp Prism. Hurricane does not, but it is badly bruised. He will need it to micro his Immortal, but once it's that injured, it just becomes that much harder. You have to make even less mistakes than you otherwise.
Hurricane is pushing, but Zoun is seeing the push coming out of the map. He's got the Phoenix A catching out reinforcements at the back.
Zoun is just taking absolute control here. He is making this game, he is just dictating the pace of the game right now. Hurricane, he wants to be active, but Zoun is not letting it.
Zoun is taking out some pretty heavy players so far in this tournament.
That he has. He has been a bit of a black horse here in this tournament. Wow. We'll see how far that goes.
This is some...
the underdog, if you will.
Who joined us? Hello, Light.
He heard us say black horse, and
and he came in.
He had some opinions.
No, he's just here to spy on us on our series, so he can reserve the next one for us in in-game chat. Is being a proactive admin here for us.
Professional, and he's active.
That's actually exactly what I'm doing.
Well, we appreciate it.
Thanks for interrupting our cast here, Light, Captain, dear Captain. That is very unprofessional of you.
Yeah, let us go back. Let us go back to talking about Australian Texans or whatever we were talking about.
Space Australia. Yeah, the Koprolo sector is Space Australia. Everything, like all the animals are poisonous and trying to kill you. That's the Zerg. The natives live in a dream world, coming in out of, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, no, that's the thing with the original mythology.
Well, yeah, it's it's a rainbow snake
or something like that.
It's based on the rainbow serpent. We're all in the dream of the rainbow serpent? Question mark?
Yeah.
Or no, it's the wombats. Or not the wombats. It's a fictional. It's a mythological creature based on wombats.
Now, what I want to do, I want a Zerg unit that's just a drop bear that just jumps over.
Isn't that what lurkers? Okay, maybe not lurkers, but isn't that in the campaign? You have the you have the cliff jumpers.
Do you know what that is? If you drop Ultralisks, that's the drop bears.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Ultralisks, Droptalisks is a dropper.
Well, we don't have to worry about that for now, as we are in a PvP. Hurricane getting his expansion and now trying to push in and contain Zoun.
Right now. So they might. Yeah, looks like Hurricane is going to try and poke in here. Oh, maybe he gets the Immortal.
And he does.
That is a great catch.
And it is equalizing the immortal counts, but now the Phoenixes are here and they are trying to get something done. The Warp Prism only now getting out of that robo facility, and that is... It needed to be out here maybe 30 seconds ago. Hurricane, content with the damage that he did, content with containing Hurricane, or containing Zoun for a while. Secures the third base.
Zoun is still on 2 bases. Not a third on the horizon. Well, Hurricane has established his third, and now will come in here to protect it, because Zoun knows he has to kill that third. He knows that it's there. He scouted it before, but he has to kill it. He can't let Hurricane make use of it until his own third is up and running. He's going to wait until +1 is finished, and then push forward, and maybe not even wait.
Hurricane does get a bit of scout there. Yeah, and it's going to be a good little... That is the timing that we do like to see here. Good target firing here coming out from Zoun. Gonna be, I believe, taking or trying to take out an Archon, but Hurricane does pull it back. Good use of the Phoenix once again, and it's actually kind of hard for me to tell here, Steel, who is favored. Hurricane does have 2 Immortals, and they do very well versus Stalkers.
He has
but
a much bigger army right here.
That indeed he does. Also making good use.
Job of lifting up these Immortals and keeping them out of the fight.
But is Zoun overextending here?
Maybe, yeah. GG is cold. He failed to take out the third base and is just
lost too
far behind.
There. Way far behind.
I like the honors that these 2 players, like the respect they have for each other. When they realize like, wait, too far behind. This player is going to destroy me. Let's just go for the next game.
Yeah, it's possible that Zoun. It's possible that Zoun could have played that off. There's always that chance that maybe Hurricane makes a mistake there. But as you said, these players, they just respect each other too much. Zoun is well aware that Hurricane probably won't make too many mistakes.
All right, now on the other side of this quarterfinal, we have Trap going up against Dongregu, DRG.
Ooh. DRG?
For the semi-final. In other quarterfinals, we have Nice versus Cure, and Solar versus either Vindicta or Scarlet.
We start off a little bit slow, but as it progresses, we're getting pretty stacked.
Chicken Man is casting Trap versus DRG, if you want to catch that. And Base Trade is covering Vindicta versus Scarlet. But we are not there. We are on Nightshade, the most mystical and awesome and poisonous and deadliest and costliest and coolest map in the map pool. Nightshade. LE. LE, just in case you haven't figured it out yet, stands for Locust Endowment. Locust Endowment. That's when you get a lot of Swarm Hosts. and use Nidus. You know, you endow your Locusts with, yeah, you know.
Is that the dowry?
The Locust Sprinter goes... But enough about that. We are not in a ZVZ, we are in a PvP. We're in the northwest corner of the map. Currently sideways 1-1 in this series. Our red Protoss player from Alpha X, it is Zoun. And in the southeast corner of the map, representing Brave Star Gaming, our blue Protoss, also currently sideways 1-1 in this best of 3 series. Give it up for the Storm himself. It is Hurricane.
It's only now clicking for me, Steel, just how American Brave Star Gaming kind of is.
Why?
Because it's the Brave Star, which I guess is more Texan than anything, but look, it's got the eagle, it's got the bear, and it's got the puma, or the cougar,
yeah,
or the mountain
very
lion.
North American, you know, animals.
Yeah, the symbolism. And then you have the Brave Star, which is a very sort of NA kind of symbol.
It is a Chinese gaming club, though.
It is. They're Mr. Worldwide.
Oh,
It's a Chinese.
Scarlet.
It's a Chinese organization that has mostly Korean players.
That's the Team Scarlet joined, by the way.
It is. It is, as a matter of fact.
It's difficult for me to keep track of these things, you know. If it wasn't for... Shout out to all the information fairies updating Wikipedia on all this stuff.
You really are. You really are.
Giving us so much material to work with, because otherwise we'd be lost.
You really are the goblin just picking up the scraps from the fairies.
Yeah. The information goblin that is me, and the information not Pegasus. I keep saying Pegasus. The information centaur that is Yakuzaku. Really appreciate actual information fairies doing good work.
You see, as the information centaur, the information fairies gives me the information from my front end, right? But I can only reproduce it from my back end.
Yeah. For those who don't know, I'm the information goblin. I dig up useless pieces of information in the dark that mean nothing to no one, while Yakuzaku is the information centaur, giving up half useful information and half...
That's only half relevant.
Something that comes out of a horse's ass.
Sometimes it comes out from my mouth, sometimes it comes out from the other end. And
From the
only
other
sometimes it's relevant.
Yeah. Alright, so Hurricane goes with a Twilight Council, while Zoun goes with the Stargate again.
Yeah, Zoun looking to pump up the pressure here. Yep, there's that gateway being produced by that pylon.
Did Hurricane actually? He didn't scout that. Oh, he has that spotter pylon at the back, but it's not
in range of that.
Yeah, it's too far away.
Zoun actually wanted to go for that position, but then scouted out the pylon of Hurricane. Decided to go somewhere a little bit out of sight. We do see Zoun coming in. He is coming in. There is already a shield battery ready for Hurricane.
Hurricane is killing probes in Zoun's base with a couple of adepts that shaded in there.
Really good force fields.
Wins this. Hurricane
yeah, no, these force fields are way too good. There we go.
GG's. Oh, there we go. Zoun. Despite Zoun showing some really strong games here today, Hurricane, just with the experience, just proved a bit too strong.
Indeed, he does. All right, we are going on to immediately. We have a new series here. Light has invited us to Solar versus Scarlet.
Yeah, it's just one of the quarterfinals